Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. The Thunder are looking to grab one for the home fans here in Oklahoma City before heading back out on the road.
And they've only played them once this season, but that win should give them some confidence heading into tonight, their final matchup.
They'd love to sweep this season series. I expect them to try to jump out early in this one.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Pass to Wiggins. Shoots. No good there off the double clutch. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Iverson. And it's the Heat on the break. And here's DeRozan. No good that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Now here's Iverson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And he gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Now here's Edwards. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Iverson. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. He can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And it's Wiggins missing. A wide open look here for Caruso. Off target from outside.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
On the wing, Iverson. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Iverson's got 5.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Iverson outside. Pass to Ware. Takes the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Antetokounmpo, no good. The Heat with the lead. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. DeRozan laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the unbelievable footwork and touch for DeMar DeRozan. It is on display nightly.
Outside Edwards. They need this. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Out to Edwards. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Anthony Edwards.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
It's stolen by Edwards. Floats it up for Giannis.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention. Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Here's Ware. Gordon with the defensive effort. And here are the Thunder now. Trailing by 2. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Edwards. From downtown, cranes the three-pointer. Edwards got 9 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Out to DeRozan. Shoots over McDaniel. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Oklahoma City.
The Heat, 14.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They get it again. Here's Azubuike. Misses off the right iron. Miami trailing. Here's Hackett. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. To Mitchell. On the wing, Hackett. Higgins outside. Hands it from downtown. 5 points in the game. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Pass to Adebayo. Tries again. Rebound by Azubuike.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break. Count it.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Azubuike. Poole with it. Still yet to score. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Now, here's Poole. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Now, Alexander Walker. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Hackett. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And Poole gets it to go.
Boy, tough to contest that shot. Jordan Poole's so quick off that pull-up jumper.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Allen Iverson.
Bucket is good. Iverson's got 7 points in the game.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
DeRozan trying to get open. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field.
2 minutes remaining.
1:58 left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Iverson. It's tipped.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Tries the spin move. He gets it in there. Poole's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Really good example of Jordan Poole using his skill to create the needed separation.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. On offense, here are the Thunder. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Now, here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one. Pass to Iverson. The 19-foot shot. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. 9 points for Iverson. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And they'll get another chance. For 3, Edwards. The Thunder with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Iverson. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that one's good, Caruso.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now here's Iverson. 11 points in the game. Pass to Jovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Iverson throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Miami ahead. They lead by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Outside, Edwards. Here's the teardrop. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat leading by 5. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan can...
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
A three-pointer, Wiggins.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Anthony Edwards is a three-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Giannis, right side. Left side, Edwards. Here's Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Here's Iverson. He's off from 17 feet. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Giannis with it, now defended by Adebayo.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Right wing. Here's Ware. He's got 5. And he drives in.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Giannis striking in.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Iverson, no good. Under trailing by 3. It's a floater. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. The shot missing. Miami leading by 4. On the wing, Mitchell. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Substitution. Number 41, DeMar DeRozan.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
All alone. And there's another one for the Heat.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's DeRozan. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Under trailing by 7. Basket counts. McDaniels got his first points of the game.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mitchell. He's got 5. DeRozan scanning the floor. And again, it's the Heat missing. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Heat lead by 5.
The Heat, 45.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Heat leading by 5. Now, here's Adebayo. Bangs home the trifecta. Adebayo's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat.
Adebayo stretching his range, able to connect there.
Pass to Poole. Puts up a 3. No good that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Jovic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Koulibaly. And here's Azubuike. The kick out to Poole. 6 on the shot clock from past the arc. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen, but we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Thank you, David. Count it. Good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Wiggins. Now Mitchell. Outside DeRozan. Thunder with the rebound.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Kept alive. Cloak loose. Pass to Alexander Walker. Poole with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Right side, DeRozan. Wiggins from outside. That shot missing.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Outside DeRozan. Puts it up from 7. Bank shot, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, it's the Heat missing. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Antetokounmpo. They can't stop Giannis.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
And the Heat making a change here. Gordon with it. Iverson picks him up. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Where? There's the drive.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Thunder.
The muscle from Edwards.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
the books so far here in the fourth.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. It's Edwards on the wing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
And this is why they want the ball into Rosen's hand. This guy is stone cold under pressure.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Another shot. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. On offense, here are the Thunder. Here's Edwards. Wiggins with the block.
But using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Second chance effort. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so here is Oklahoma City. Edwards. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Adebayo. Shoots over McDaniel. Can't cash in. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Timeout called the Heat. They trailed by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up.